seated. Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Dawn Owens, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs in the Naveen Jindal School of Management. Before we begin the formal ceremony, let me remind you to silence your mobile phones and be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. This is a wonderful day for everyone, graduates, parents, family, and friends. I now have the privilege of introducing my colleagues who are joining us today. I ask them to stand and remain standing, and I ask the audience members to hold your applause until the introductions are complete. Dr. Hassan Perkul, Caruth Chair and Dean of the Naveen Jindal School of Management. Dr. Varghese Jacob, Lars Magnus Eriksson Chair and Vice Dean of the Jindal School. Associates Dean, Dr. Dorothy Hanhan and Dr. Mark Thuen. Senior Assistant Dean, Dr. Gaurav Shaker, and Assistant Deans, Monica Brusolo and Rhonda Bush. And now, will all the other Jindal School Deans and faculty please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. Now, I have the honor of introducing Dr. Hassan Perkul, Caruth Chair and Dean of the Naveen Jindal School of Management. As Dean, Dr. Perkul has led the Jindal School for nearly 30 years. He is one of the longest-serving deans in the country, and it is fair to say that his leadership has changed the course of the school. His efforts have led to top rankings for the Jindal School, and he has transformed the school into one of the nation's foremost business schools. Dean Perkul, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Owens. Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to share this momentous occasion with you. My heartiest congratulations on your graduation. Let me start my remarks by thanking you for choosing to attend our school. I'm happy to report that the Jindal School is thriving. That's primarily because bright students like yourselves are choosing to come to us every year in increasing numbers. Our school's enrollment accounts for more than 1/3 of all students in the university. Today, we are celebrating the graduation of 2,270 Jindal School students. We are making progress. Yes. We are making progress on the third building of the Jindal School complex. So you may have noticed the construction next to our second building. When completed, this will bring the total size of the Jindal School complex to nearly 450,000 square feet. This investment, you should take this major investment as our commitment to you that the excellence you have helped us build here will be strengthened as we go forward. This is a major investment in the future of the school. As you reflect on your time here as Comets, know that we are proud of each and every one of you. You all have undertaken journeys of personal growth during the years you have been with us. The Jindal School's reputation has also grown alongside with you. Our rankings and visibility improve every year, and the lion's share of this credit goes to you, our exemplary students. The education you have received here at the Jindal School have prepared you for the next phase of your lives, whether it is in industry or continuing with your academic journey. In the Jindal School, we emphasize critical thinking, leadership, and entrepreneurial skills. In addition to these skills, we hope that all the competitions you have endured during your education here nurtured your competitive spirit and helped you develop a mindset of perseverance and courage. These skills and values are critical for success in the business world, and they will serve you well for the rest of your lives. Many of you graduating today have been involved with one or more of our nearly 60 student organizations. These organizations enable students to engage in academic and curricular activities outside of the classroom, helping you develop your leadership ability. Others have participated in our UT Serve initiative that requires all undergraduate students to perform 100 hours of community service before graduation. Experiences such as these help instill leadership skills and the values of ethical leadership and social responsibility, which are critical to any successful business. My sincere hope is that you will take these values that we have demanded of you and use them to be successful business and civic leaders with a keen interest in creating and sustaining great businesses along with a just society. As you spread the word about your experience here at the Jindal School, we hope you will share with others all the small details that make this school a special place. Even as enrollment has grown over the past several years, our attention to the individual student and the high standards of the Jindal School have remained constant. Please, whenever you can, stay connected to the Jindal School through our outstanding alumni network. Also, please come back and mentor and support JSOM students who will come after you. Finally, I want to express my sincere, heartfelt gratitude to all the parents, family members, and friends who have joined us today for this special occasion. Your support has been fundamental to getting your graduates to this place. Thank you for everything you've done to help get your graduate here today. Congratulations once again, graduates. I now invite Dr. Jacob, Vargas Jacob, Vice Dean, to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Perkle. Students, know that we are proud of your accomplishments and wish you the best of success as you start the next phase of your lives. We want to hear about your career progress and your success stories. But now we will hear from one of your peers. Originally from Houston, Texas, Yash Verma transferred to UT Dallas and quickly found his stride as a standout student in the Computer Information Systems and Technology program. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree, he has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, earning multiple Dean's List honors and staying actively engaged in the campus community. He has been involved in the professional program in Computer Information Systems and Technology, through which he has represented UT Dallas at both national and international business case competitions. He has served on the Undergraduate Dean's Council, contributed to UTD TV, and co-led the case competition committee on the SysTech Leadership Council. Beyond campus, he's also dedicated time to serving the community through his work at the Wilkinson Center. After graduation, Yash will begin his career as a software engineer at a financial institution. Please join me in welcoming your classmate, Yash Verma.
Thank you, Dr. Jacob, Dr. Owens, and Dean Perkle. And thank you to the students, faculty, parents, and staff who have shaped our time here at the University of Texas at Dallas. Standing here before you, I am honored to share this special day of celebration with you, the individuals who will define what comes next. You know, we've spent the last few years speaking different academic languages, finance, marketing, supply chain, technology, but today I think we all speak the same one. Good afternoon, class of 2025. My high school graduation was on a YouTube live stream mid-pandemic, so there was cap, gown, and no audience. So standing here today in person with you all feels like my first actual graduation. I want you to think back on your first semester in college. You showed up to campus with some kind of plan, and most of you at some point had to rewrite it. At JSOM, we've survived enough acronyms to last a lifetime, but I've got just one more for you, SDLC. As a sys-tech major, I learned that the software development lifecycle is used to build and improve systems over time, step by step, phase by phase. And looking back, I don't think that structure is limited to just software. It mirrors how we've grown here, learning, adjusting, and constantly refining who we are. Today, I want to focus on 3 phases. There's planning, testing, and deployment. Phase 1, planning. Before anything significant is built, it starts with a plan. Some of us started college with a clear vision. Others, myself included, realized along the way that our original plan wasn't quite the right fit. My pivotal moment came back when I stepped back from petroleum engineering and started asking deeper questions. Questions about the kind of work that I want to do and the kind of person that I want to become. That search led me here to UT Dallas, a place that now feels like home. And I just know that I'm not the only one. Some of you changed majors. Some of you explored new interests. Some of you took on leadership roles, started businesses, or discovered strengths you never knew you had. Whatever your journey has looked like, I can say without a doubt that we didn't just follow a path, we created one. And one thing you and I have learned about building something, whether it's a career, a passion, or a group project that always seemed to wrap up at 2 a.m., is that it rarely works perfectly on the first try. Phase 2. Testing. You've been doing it all along, and yes, sometimes that meant failing, but failure isn't part of the process, it's part of it. It's how you learn, adjust, and figure out what actually works for you. Testing is messy, it's uncomfortable, but it's the part of the phase where you meet real life, and that's when growth really happens. When life forces you to pause, to reevaluate and ask yourself, is this still the direction in which I want to go? That's the moment when your progress starts to mean something. I asked myself this question when I took a semester off of school, unsure of what would come next. But that space, uncertain as it was, became a turning point. It was a moment to reflect, realign, and to go after something that I wanted. Being here today means that you've already done the hard work of figuring things out and testing. And in a few moments, crossing this stage will prove that you're still moving forward. And today we reach phase 3, deployment, not as a finished product, not with every question answered, but as people who are ready to take on the next step. What comes next isn't about following a set path, but it's about taking ownership of your choices. And you and I have already done that at UT Dallas. Some choices were easy, some difficult, and some didn't make sense to anyone but ourselves. But that's what ownership looks like. It's about deciding what matters to you, what's worth your time, your energy, your effort. And now, as we move forward, that responsibility grows. For some of us, that next step is a career. For the rest, it could be more education, traveling, or just taking time to figure out what comes next. Whatever it is, one thing is clear, this moment is not about having all the answers. It's about knowing that you and I are the ones who get to figure them out. Today is deployment, not as a final step, but as the emergence of everything we've been working toward. We are not just graduates today, we are builders, innovators, leaders, and as comets, we know that the future doesn't just demand more, the future demands different. So, as we step into this next chapter, let's remember, plans will change, we've seen it happen before, and we'll adapt again. Challenges will come, and just like before, we'll find a way through them. Growth never stops because today isn't an ending, it's a launch. And I just want to thank the people who got us here today, the people who stood by us when plans change, challenges hit, and growth seem impossible. Your support has made this possible. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Don Owens back to the podium.
Thank you, Yash. Now, I would like to offer special recognition to those students who are graduating with honors today. The Office of Undergraduate Education developed the Service Honors Program to recognize students whose contributions to the university community go beyond academic achievement. Specifically, students wearing medallions with blue ribbons have completed a minimum of 40 hours of volunteer service with a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.25. To earn major honors in their disciplines, Latin honors students have completed a 45-hour residency requirement with a minimum GPA of 3.4 and may be wearing a stole. Cum laude graduates are wearing medallions with green ribbons. Their GPA represents the top third of all graduates in the Jindal School. Magna cum laude graduates are wearing medallions with green and white ribbons. Their GPA represents the top 15% of all graduates in the Jindal School. And summa cum laude graduates are wearing medallions with orange and white ribbons. Their GPA represents the top 5% of all graduates in the Jindal School. Collegium 5 is UTD's four-year honors program, and students must graduate with a 3.5 GPA, take 24 hours of honors-related coursework, and complete an honors capstone thesis or project. And finally, students admitted to the Davidson Management Honors Program must maintain a minimum GPA of 3.5 and meet all academic requirements to graduate with DMHP honors. And now, I would like all undergraduate honors recipients to stand as able and be recognized. Congratulations. Please be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. All candidates who are to receive their bachelor's degree, please rise if able and remain standing. Dean Percool, on behalf of the faculty of the Jindal School, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Undergraduate candidates, please be seated. I now invite Dr. Thuan to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Owens. Now, the Jindal School recognizes outstanding academic performance at the master's level by awarding honors. Master's graduates who are wearing white honor cords, which signify academic recognition and an overall GPA of 3.5 to 3.744, would you please rise? If you're wearing a white honor cord, please rise. Graduate students, master students. Please be seated. Master's graduates who are wearing silver honor cords, which signify academic distinction and an overall GPA of 3.745 to 3.894, would you please rise and be recognized? Silver honor cords. Thank you. Please be seated. Master students who earned an overall GPA of 3.895 to 4.0 and are wearing gold honor cords signifying academic high distinction, would you please rise? Please be seated. Will all candidates who are to receive master's degrees please rise as able and remain standing? Dean Percool, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Graduate candidates, please be seated. And finally, we would like to recognize all members of Phi Kappa Phi, a University Honor Society, and Beta Gamma Sigma, the Honor Society for Business Students, both undergraduate and graduate. We also want to recognize our graduating group of NASH leaders who have earned this distinction because of the leadership potential they have while students at the Jindal School. NASH leaders, please rise to be recognized. Please be seated. I also would like to recognize the contributions, commitment, and sacrifices of the parents, families, and friends who helped make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but also because of the support they receive from friends and family. I now turn the podium back to Dean Percool.
Thank you, Dr. Twin. Now, by the virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. As Dean, it is my privilege to congratulate and formally recognize the graduating class of the 2025 for the Naveen Jindal School of Management at the University of Texas at Dallas. I now invite all graduates to cross the stage. Audience, please listen carefully for your graduate's name as they cross the stage by degree and not in alphabetical order.
Graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree, please come forward as your name is called. Now presenting your student speaker, Yash Varma, Parker Naharo,
Jarrell Gibson,
Christiana Nicole Kramer, Angela Abraham, Kushi Momin, Mariam Motas Burhan, Arjun Rahul Gundawar, Ria Emiredi, Jaden Marie Dare,
Hiba Akbukhalaf,
Tejaswi Kandukuri, Chris Prasad Matthew, Cheyenne Etamadi, May Lihachova, Sean Stewart Cairns, Anushya Raj, Michelle Oyine Ofiku, Josh Huang, Crystal Mai Nguyen, Tui Zong Nguyen, Mia Isabella Sacco, Anjali Sirimale, Kenneth Alexander Shoup, Viraat Reddy Sudini, Samir Hashmi, Ayman Adil, Andrea Espinoza Osoria, Alishba Nasir, Abraham Babu Thomas, Shubham Raleigh, Joshua S. Kalakoti, Zaid Aziz Khan, Nathan Lee, Ashwin Sam Koshi, Saeed Chowdhury,
Aman Mehta,
Yute Huang, Olamide Fatahunsi, Ethan James Good, Saurav Chaudhary, Emma Yasmin Hanbali, Pratisa Chetri, Virgil Ongbeji, Srinidhi Yelamanchali, William Gary Nellis II, Vamsi Maneras Pati, Lucas Jonas Rabinovich, Preeti Nerala, Alicia Sayeda Rahman, Audrey Yan Lin, Mohammed Yusuf Modi, Harris M. Khan,
Sena Agado.
Danielle Yanes, Jesse Angelise James, Jasmine Lee, Brianna John, Chase Kimball, Umar Ahmad, Nishita Koneru, Abhiram Reddy Vali Samagari, Siyar Taha, Narissa Topper, Peter Jung-E FC Yin, Michelle Okpala, Solomon Mesfin, Ashna Patel, Saketh Parvathaneni, Rahma Laik, Maliha Khan, Sondos Marwan Abu Dawas, Lamia Omara, Brian Christopher Brudico, Jade Elizabeth Press, Luan Pham, Ariyan Bagheri, Aditi Anand, Krisha Suresh Aswani, Anan Ahmed, Hamza bin Atif, Daniela Alfaro Flores, Rishab Arora, Vijval Atyam, Kosi Sochukwu Achebe, Anish Singhal, Avnish Agarwal, Sahil Rajesh, Disha Zalavadia, Hassan Tariq, Ryan Thomas de Christopher, Uzaif Razak,
Jamie Chen.
Rushvi Bogani, Robert Blaine Brooks, Marion Biju, Kiriti Sai Ravaru, Hemanth Reddy Chintakindi, Nibia Abraham, Tu Min Koo, Sarah Michelle Bollinger, Babatishe Oluwani Femi Awaboku, Daksh Agarwal, Daniel Almaki, Rifa Tassin Haq, Giselle Flores, Mashiat Farhad, Maximilian Gao, Ariana Maria Galdames Mejia, Hadia S. Gorbier, Siham Tofik Awel, Ibshar Sumaya Feroz, Nabia Siddiq, Laiba Khalid Mahmoud, Manahil Beg, Yasmina K. Salam, Rashik Bajuri, Kamish Aziz, Chris Min Cho, Faizan Hossein, Afi R. Karadia, Cindy Huyn, Maham Faik Ishaq, Mustafa Ashraf El Garbi, Harsha Vardhan Devareddy, Jefferson Toan Din, Eamon Joseph Farrow, Kevin Jose, Sneha Mary Jacob, Nitya Sri Eluri, Ria Manoj Dagade, Sai Srita Gisala, Isa Haltan, Marcos Daniel Lopez, Lisa Scarlett Mendez, Achal Hanmandlu, Bansari Jamin Kavaya, Alan Hernandez, Kazi Shafin Ishmam,
Syed Akram.
Haris Naeem, Hadi Awan Mohammed, Nihad Asan Joarder,
Syed Zuhair Anis.
Umar Bari Malik, Daniel Kim, Mehek Haq, Somia Sarada Dulipala, Lasia Molukala, Divani Alejandra Martinez, Shreya Sai Sarath Krothapali, Isha Krishna, Morris Andy Manchev, Akil Dulapala, Henry Hu, Ali Khan Merani, Sung Min Lee, William Bennett Lynch, Nikki Lee, Rebecca Kirubakaran, Joshua Matthew, Giovanni Julian Garcia, Brendan Vu Lee, Chaz Preston Pennington, Ayush Prasai, Anna Grace Pankovich, Adriana Julitza Paez Santa Maria, Berkin Efe Parlakai, Syed Shah Mustafa M. Qadri, Sweka Reddy Mekala, Chahat Modi, Ryan No, Chika Stefani Nwaweze, Pranav Narseti, Aryan Singh Nagra, Tahrim Mukhtar, Majabin Momin, Sneha Srikanth Raghavan, Kush Vijay Kumar Rana, Neha Shamim, Sanskrit Shrestha, Ashley Shrestha, Meet Deepak Patel, Sophia Louise Adlawan Sara, Jade Hong Nak Fan, Angela Ria Uman, Laiba Huram Paracha, Kudzai Charles Niamapfumba, Jun Q Park, Tuan Ni Jacqueline Pham, Sid Nachi, Sindhuja Patipati, Leah Casey Singh, Thiksan Tivakar, Ashwin Kumar Suresh, Shriya Reddy Thipana, Pranay Telugu, Nicolas Antonio Sarte, Matthew Sujatno, Brandon Nguyen, Ashna Tapa, Ayan Shadab, Sumedha Susindra Babu, Pranchu Verma, Darshan Sankar, Sebastian Daniel Segura, and D.A. Mary Kamara, Adam William Bowen, Ernesto Aguilar, Michael Barth, Grant Hardin Wallace. Ryan Ao Young.
Rishi Yalamanchili.
Valeria Bello de Armas. Akshitha Vishwanath. Prathik Bhatlaguduru. Krish Arora. Albert Yang. Sanjit Udayashankar. Vincent Tsao. Alexander William Fontanarosa Jr. John Guras. Alexis Gonzalez. Jordan T. Young. Kaisem Devante Brown. Juan Diego Chacon. Sahir Wartanyan. Atarv Dote. Dustin Dong. Shiying Chen. Sachi Arora. Sivani Yalamanchili. Noah Edmund Bose. Hua Dang. Sakshi Davalikar. Paulina Cardoso Andrade. Andres Gerardo Hernandez. Braxton Lewis Hill. Anshul Sushiv Gowda. Grace Jerusha Gadam. Samara Islam. Lihaz Zerba Haider. Jacob Jamal Green. Bryden Drake Defon Garcia. Muzamil Iqbal. Megant Chatterjee. Shrija Chetipali. Nicholas Christian Donnelly. Matthew Roy Daniel De La Garza. Joe Virgil Davis III. Arturo Isaac Gutierrez. Maveen Kakesha Mohammed. Nukbik Ta. Julian George Haddad. Graduates receiving a master's degree, please come forward as your name is called.
Samyak Karthik Sanghavi. Raj Pravin Soni. Amit Singh. Ripal Ben Tandal. Yanting Wu. Yash Mitalesh Toshniwal. Rishabh Tyagi. Vishnu Sekhar Reddy Yedula. Ishan Makarand Varnekar. Shiva Kumar Telugu. Saranya Tota. Lalith Reddy Gosle. Sai Shri Harsha Yedlapalli. Rohan Lalchand. Jovita Mendonça. Max Everett Hellman. Rudra Vignesh Venugopalan. Mohan Kishore Varma Vankam. Ayushi Sharma. Sudhansh Chopta. Nivedita Vats. Jose Carlos Bolivar. Tuan Vo Min. Kuldeep Sinji Mahipatsinji Rathod. Hung Lung.
Graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree, please come forward as your name is called. Sulaiman Khan. Kiran Preet Kaur. Randolph King. Kyler Taesung Kang. Muhammad K. Harbotli. Haris Muhammad Kalam, Emmanuel Philip Kolati, Zain Mohammed Aziz, Jonathan Shibu James, Justin Jang, Nurain Karavalia, Sahir Ali Karawadia, Ayan Momin, Srinithya Kodali, Nevin Shaji Jose, Suraj Kaluri, Sonia Shadakshara Murti, Tomas Yano, Daria Amy Mohajiri, Vincent Lee, Julius Cesar Asuncion, Alif Anwar Mosharraf, Holden Patrick Milburn, Joshua David Liao,
Ryan Ka.
Maya Gaveras Langendorf, Christian Robert Lane, Gayatri Kosigi, Sanjeev Muru, Dennis Lowe, Lindsay Elizabeth McGee, Shrihan Lola Kapuri, Niwar Taha, Wasil Mia, Michael Maddy, Francis Anthony Caruso, Jorge Luis Rodriguez, Safa Nawal Ashraf, Naseem Akbari, Yasar Ali, Wildan Muhyar Susanto, Sayi Palakolu, Suhas Nala, Krishna Patel, Om Patel, V. Wing, Aaron Nam Nguyen, Antonio Padilla, Dhruv Patel, Shubh Patel, Luis Fernando Navarrete, Zachary Wade Austin Pankey, Fez Omer, Saloni Samuel, Emily Grace Muslovsky, Thomas Michael Petrosky III, Asal Rostamabadi Fard, Farbod Samsami, Liana Nenaya Ojuku, Christopher Kimball, Peterson Godfrey, Jarrett N. Reed, Rethan Badam Reddy, Carly Elizabeth Scott, Raheel Rahim, Srihari Saravanan, Sean Bhavesh Savalia, Julian Sadovsky, Varun Pillai, Marcella Urquilla, Irnika Tabar, Karina Leah Van Martyr, Christian Henry Van Fleet, Austin Kaulak Tran, Chauncey Tuan Tovan, Neha Senthil Kumar, Denny Charlie Shin, Sid Sridharan, Hemish Shah, Srijan R. Thamizhan, Zachary Varghese Thomas, Thibaut Tagnon, Darwin Jeremiah Yu, Alexis Vigant, Preston Wells, Krista Morgan York, Dylan Brian Zeckman, Jia Zhang, Richard Jiao Wei Wong, Vicky Vong, Stephen Zhang, Sujit Sai Otlary, Nicholas Xavier, Jeremy Shuhao Zhou, Ian Voiku Commandant, Lily Alexandra Velasquez, Minahil Khan, Trisha Bottom, Hanan Al-Hamwi, Anushe Kamar, Inshal Rahim Kawaja, Amida Elizabeth Edison, Judith Alvarado, Caroline Sonia Jennifer Brocard, Phoebe Michelle Chen, Ariana Faroknia, Sena Khalid, Valeria Cardenas, Diego Artola Brilas, Heba Ahmad, Priscilla Priyanka Abraham, Vrinda Sethi, Kale E. Kable, Samin Rahim Budwani, Julio Carvalho Roy, Melissa Maria Aragonta, Liliana Garza, Francisco Alonso Dufo Chunga,
Fareen Ferdos.
Rahul Srivastav Petty, Varan Vinjamuri, Kylie Elizabeth Darlin, David M. Crotty Jr., Melanie Lopez, Maida Imran, Angela Nungak Lu, Mimi Yen Lam, Vijay Kalyandur, Abhiram Chilukuri, Garrett Christopher Cade Imler, Sapna Rakai Krishnan, Yasmin Kipasut, Sabrina Castillo, Tiana Pham, Sussy Pervez, Lena Jane Petrie, Hasti Hakimzadeh, Zan Khan, Banu Fatima Shamsudoja, Leopoldo Gael Luja, Jennifer Lopez Rodriguez, Madison Lawrence, Francis Lisieux Hill, Ashley Tao Fan, Sophia Michelle Valadez, Jaden Alexis Bouquet, Zoe Mina Gonzalez, Ramisa Anand, Meniza Ann Fetzerath, Samantha Cassidy Andrick, Carlos Hideki Moda, Servando Victor Morales, Sudepto Mitra, Pablo Esteban Manzano, Alexander Palomino, Sofia Alejandra Perez Spinal, Mandy Bassam Rismia Nemri, Rachel Ann Pazor, Anika Ravishankar, Bui Ngak Tuong Vai, Derek Ricardo Martinez Gonzalez, Daisy Robles, Diego Mauricio Soberanes Hernandez, Mahin Shaikh, Victoria Elizabeth Sonkin, Jessica Sagoon, Madison Marie Vilven, Brittany Nicole Schick, Adriel Nicholas Torres, Aditi Sagal, Lily Hong Gok Tran, Ashley Fabiola Tirado, Layla Esther Tovar, Jordan Anis Faith Williams, Laiba Shaikh, Tasfaya Tabassum Sharif, Shivani Pingle, Andre Tran, Su Wei Chuang, Marina Sorola Yoshida, Mallory Burns, Zara Barati, Fiza Alam, Chinmayi Akula, Delaney Faye Witt, Blake Wilson, Christian Che, Mark Garrett Hughesman, Stephen Edgar Lee, Jordan Soichiro Gottschalk, Moises Guerrero, Jesus Fernando Sotelo, Shrikar Sai Merugumovala, Atharva Ambekar, Bo Ming Kim Ma, Brian Alexis Vallejo, Valentin Sanchez, Rhett Flowers Smith, Andrew Wynn Tran, Callie Renee McCullough, Sean Vu, Kevin Whitcomb, Brandon Michael Youssef, Pawan Krishna Thota, Advik Chiranji. Graduates receiving a master's degree, please come forward as your name is called.
Rochan Bhakthisaran, Prerna Badoni, Komal Chakravartula, Divya Reddy Baka, Megha Navya Bura, Het Nilesh Bera, Jaykumar Pravinbhai Dankara, Het Dave, Mohammed Adil Khan, Utsav Shah, Et Daval Desai, Ojas Kavilkar, Sanika Sanjay Joshi, Kevin Davra, Hina Chandubhai Gajera, Yashvi Rakesh Jain, Zaid Abdul Haq, Ajay Srinivas Guram, Junyuan Jia, Zijia Fan,
Himani Kacharia.
Anshi Rashesh Javeri, Anirudh Reddy Inavola, Aman Patel, Young Tree Nguyen, Millie Dan Nguyen, Jackson Kenneth Keith, Andre Makovey, Young Suk Kim, Aravindan Nakeran, Siddhesh Dinesh Mahadik, Yash Kantalal Narke, Himanshu Jaswant Patel, Nishal Srinivas Kola, Rahul Rajendra Mandalia, Pashmina Rahul Kotari, Purnima Krishnan, Samiha Siddiq, Priyanshi Kamlesh Pai Patel, Resham Paresh Shah, Henal Paratkumar Prajapati, Vardhan Shah, Misal Sapna Samir Shah, Varun Rakesh Sharma, Vedant Sandeep Podar, Manas Mukesh Rane. Dishant Shah. Dhruvit Shah.
Prathan Raghav Saraf-Blavan.
This concludes the presentation of degrees.
Congratulations, graduates. Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of our academic calendar. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and the splendid achievement of earning your degrees. In conclusion, I would like to thank the university and school staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today, and express my appreciation to faculty, administrators, and staff who gave their time to participate. Comments, we have one last assignment for you. Would you please rise as able? And move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps. Please be seated. Now, in addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You may now join a group of more than 6,300,000 who call themselves alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas, Naveen Jindal School of Management. I know for a fact that we have some alumni with us today. Could I ask all UT Dallas graduates in the Activity Center to stand and be recognized? Y'all are graduates too now. Welcome back. Thank you. Please be seated. This day marks a wonderful milestone, not only in your lives, but also in the history of the university. I wish you the very best as you enter a new chapter of your lives. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends, and please return to us soon. Now, I ask for all to please rise as able and join us for the singing of the UT Dallas Alma Mater, led by the UTD Chamber Singers. Graduates, please remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? In a moment, faculty will recess through the rear doors of the auditorium, after which our graduates will also recess. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the Jindal School as I ask you to recess one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may follow them out of the building. Guests and graduates will be directed to the Davidson Gundy Alumni Center for grads on the green.